so tell where we are right now.
Yeah, so this is essentially memory lane at Kyle Busch Motorsports. This is the car that I raced when I was 15 years old and that I got kicked out of. I ended up getting into a car fight with a guy and spun him out, and then he wanted to fight me afterwards. And I won one race in this car. Thankfully, it was right before I got booted. So I ran this car from when I was 16. My first race in it, I won. And in that year, I ran 15 races. I won 10 of those 15 races. And that's when I kind of was recognized at the local level and got my opportunity to go into the NASCAR ranks.
So a Purple Heart right here has particular significance. A retired military vet is thinking he's gonna take his life. What happens from there?
Yeah, so he was struggling from PTSD, and so when I had my injury in 2015 and then I was able to do the rehab and come back from injury, I think that gave him a sense of appreciation. He turned away from taking his own life. So he himself sent me his Purple Heart as if it were, you know, me earning a Purple Heart. There's a lot of things that can come from racing, winning trophies, winning accomplishments, doing cool things on the racetrack, whatever, but there's a bigger significance to that you can also help people and save somebody's life, essentially, from tragedy.
All right, so as we continue.
Yeah, so this car here is my 200th win car.
Still got the confetti in it?
Yeah, don't touch it, don't clean it. It's not dirty. These three vehicles won in the same weekend at the same track, and it's only ever been done twice in the history of our sport, and I did it both times.
What do is you rack up more wins and have more
You run out of space.
Right.
I actually had to redo this entire space over here on this wall, and this wall was just a plain wall. There was nothing here. The cool thing about this trophy case here is it has a trophy from every single racetrack that we've raced at. No other driver has been able to do that. So this car propelled me and my team to our 2015 Series Championship at Homestead Speedway.
And then you got this guy.
So this here, yeah, this is my 2019 championship trophy. This is where our truck series teams do all their work and prepare all of our trucks, as well as my super late model team. Yeah, so this is a bare chassis, and the guys bend the tubes in order to make chassis. They bend all the steel for the firewalls, the floor pans, everything.
Could you get in and do some of the stuff still?
Yeah, so when I was a kid, my dad, he instilled in us that we have to learn how to work on our own race cars, do all of our own work. And so he taught me how to weld. And the first car we built was my brother's race car that we built from the ground up. After it comes from the chassis stage, then it'll get a body hung on it. So that's the bare skin of the body. It's a carbon fiberglass material, and then the rest of it is all metal. They all have to hand roll that and hand shape that in order to get it to the measurements and specifications that NASCAR requires for the templates.
What's the time required to get the car in the state it needs to be in?
If you put a real rush on it, it can be 4.5 weeks. We don't like to rush, so it'll be 2 months.
So as if this isn't enough, you've also started another business.
Yeah, I now became my entrepreneur self and started an energy drink business. So this is Rowdy Energy Drink. I thought that it would be an opportune time for me to kind of venture off into this and try to get the business growing while I'm still racing.
Yeah.
So then when I'm done racing, I can have something to kind of fall back on and do and enjoy. Rowdy, cheers.
Cheers.
There you go.
Well, it's really good.
You're just saying that.
I mean, in fairness, I wouldn't tell you if it sucked, but no, it's good.
I'm glad, yeah, thank you. We wanted to make something that was healthier for you.
And that was important to you, why?
Because you want to make sure that you're protecting yourself and looking at everything that you're putting in your body.
And it's a good looking can too.
Well, thank you.
I mean, that was a process in and of itself.
It was. So actually, we went through an agency to develop a logo, and they failed at it 5 times. So Samantha, myself, and our web guy designed the logo.
I was surprised to learn that you get most nervous with the remote control cars.
Yeah, who told you that?
It's the word on the street, right?
Oh, okay.
And so we have a little course set up.
Oh, you got a course here?
We do.
Bring it on, let's try it.
I'm so
We're driving a Rowdy Energy Toyota. I'm black because I wear the black hat. You're the white because you're the nice guy. You ready? You say when.
3, 2, 1, go.
How you doing over there, Graham?
You're already back.
I'm done. Are we good? Do you want to finish? I got time. These things go fast, man. Too fast for you. So I actually got my start in racing with RC cars. When I ran bigger events or national events, you know, I would get a little timid on the driver's stand, or I'd be leading a race and you feel the pressure from the guy coming behind you and you're like, ah, you know, you get a little tensed up. So I'd have to relieve those feelings back then to maybe be good today.
So I'm 34. What do you think my prospects are in racing?
You're starting a little late, just a little.
Give me some pointers.
Like 20 years late at least. So you gotta be gentle with the gas. You can't just always, wah, you know, you gotta feather the throttle a little bit. You gotta take care of the gas. You know, people when they steer these things, they want to full lock it every time, right? So same as the gas, you don't just want to full on, you don't want to full steer. You gotta be smooth with it, right?
That's amazing. You're going backwards around the course.
You go forward, I'll go backwards.
All right.
Man, you might win this one. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Ah! Uh-oh. Hey. Ah! You got me on that one.